Cave backs his aim, pulls 6 for Liquid.
Yeah, it's not like Quesarado made any secret of his presence, right? The spam, sure, initially to see if you could catch him hanging around the pillar, but then continuing to pepper bullets through the board. There was no doubt in Naf's mind where this was coming from, and this shot right here is massive. The fact that Yakinda gets this, it enables the round. They traded out quite well over towards the B lane. That's what we were talking about, only sacrificing one player, and then they even were able to be ahead of them. FURIA were ahead of them on the rotations and still dropped the ball. This is frustrating now.
Gotta be frustrating. Consider how many smokes they invested. They had the...
and it didn't pay off. So I'm curious if they want to go all in or maybe send the MAC-10s out looking, see if there's a stack from FURIA, because they've upgraded pistols on 4. It's just Safe who wants to get out the AWP. And Art playing around this mid-smoke. It's one of his own design, hoping that he gets them on the cusp. But Elige looks too smart, too wise for his games. Combined with Nitro to find the first. Art dead and has to sit and lead from the grave here. Still have 2 incendiaries. Like, they bought nades and they don't even get a chance to really use these to corral Liquid across the map. But all 4 top mid, they don't have a flash to facilitate a push. They would have to go through dry.
They are coming, and backs were turned. Elige is screaming, and Quesarato's hitting shots. Holding down the spray to save the day is Naf and Nitro. But this is a 7-round T-Haul already, and we are not done with the half.
The Viking vibe, I don't think we've really had that from a Danish team in some time.
No, true.
I would be quite... That is the team that if we ever had a real fist fight, that team would 100% win. There's no doubt in my mind. They don't need Farley, Zip, or Glaive. They've got 3 tanks.
They do. Him in mid repeatedly, whether it's a flash aggression or just an art aggression. Drop responsible, gonna get that smoke out. Wondering what that sound is, by the way. Strata's taking on FaZe in that other upper bracket final.
I think you're happy right now if you're Liquid, because you've heard a couple of footsteps. You've let them take B lane control. You're doing your best outsider's impression here with this pace, and it makes sense. You don't want to give up a whole lot. Allow them to siphon through this U2 and then take the space back for free. Yakinda the point man alongside a Nitro. Oh, and that's a spot. See you later, drop. You will have to be put on notice.
Oh, the power of that, though. Look, I mean, just by doing that, it's still 60 seconds. He's been forced to drop his ramp smoke.
And Art looks like he's going to deploy one as well here. So there's only 1 left. 1 remaining on Yuri, the B defender. And I think they've called the smokes out quite efficiently here, Liquid. They're heading back over to B for an execute of their own. Safe has rotated in time. Drop's taken some chunk damage there. And Yuri's smoke, in the meantime, has been used on the jump. OC, he's got some information. Drop is pinned.
Yeah, he cannot leave. Committed to the corner. Line up from OC to force the fight, but he won't be able to read.
They're going to go A. They're going to go through Donut to A.
This is nice. That is better. Quesarado might change their mind for them. Puts one into Naf. Swinging into the A halls as well to use it as a hidey hole now. Just in that off angle. Flashes are good. Quesarado should have the dead to rights here, and it's Art instead with the double. They've only got 7 seconds. Yakinda has to plant. He has to be bodyguarded. OC hits it. Bomb will go down. Can Yakinda bail them out? He does get the first of the 3. Knows another. Solo needs to hit some serious bangers here. Yakinda tracks another. Incredible, valiant attempt in the dying stages of that game. Or rather of that round, but we will see a 3rd now on the board for FURIA.
Oh, they had to work hard for that one, didn't they?
Didn't they? And in review, that battle that Quesarado took deals with Naf early, just enough to make it a bit more awkward for Liquid. This is what I'm talking about. Enabled Art to focus his attention here on the site, and you can see 8 seconds as Yakinda essentially just begging OC to bodyguard.
Yeah, and that's the faith. That's something, right, that he would have had from his time with Jame, right? Because in those late situations, it's something Yakinda is very, very familiar with, right? Letting the clock die down to the final. Smoke has a gap just around the side, but they will have to drop back, and Extinguish should give up the position of Safe. I'm sure Yakinda wants to hightail it and put some pressure there, and he will.
Yeah, but Art's there. Responsible. Yakinda in a duel now with Art.
He can just walk out on Safe.
But he could do it. Art's just giving it up.
Safe being left on his own, all on his own.
Completely abandoned. Oh,
You saw him! You saw him!
No! Oh, Yakinda, that is a screamer. OC trades it still, though. But Molotov now will have to be respected. The nade back looks like it's destined for damage. Drop onto Nitro on that ramp push. Or was it Cave? Yeah, Cave down.
Well, this is on Naf. He's been able to get into the backlines here, but I think they have to go towards B. But Naf should play first. If Naf can get a kill here on the flank towards B, oh, they're going to try and split A. In Donut, the only player they have to get past. It's all on the in-game leader right now for FURIA.
In the flames. Forced into the fight. OC with brilliant Molotov. Can they get across with the bomb? That's K-Serato's task, and he's handled it with class. 2 from K-Serato. No time for NAF. And FURIA starting to really stabilize and right the ship. It was getting a little bit too stormy on these seas, of course, with a 3-0 start, but Liquid have been building and
model would have been over the player. So we have to keep that in mind here. Just because we're using the right hand, it looked very obvious for us. Maybe Yakinda didn't see him. I know he uses nade. Possible now for Liquid, and that was with conceding the opening death. Looks like they're just going to rush A. K-Serato cannot respond with a smoke this time. They'll be in.
Yeah, it's the pace. NAF looking for some revenge here. K-Serato, the A defender, and the smoke for him to jump around. Deleted. A hard spray. One more there. Oh, look at him. Up to his usual tricks. Aggressive. Right in front of the enemy. And pulls the trigger onto Elige. Tracks another. Good image as to where they're hiding in the post plant.
OC's flanking here. It's going to come late donut. Could be the linchpin of this round for Liquid.
Has to be. Boosted Yakinda up. Art removes OC, and yeah, oh, FURIA should be set to level up. An 8-7, good awareness from Art. And only Nitro in a 1 versus 4, a misread of the circumstance, and so tied on up. Considering the way it started, that is FURIA immediately putting us back into a competitive half. 8-7, the score does read, a recovered defense for the Brazilians. Team Liquid, all guns are blazing, and a convincing T-half. We'll see what happens after the break as we swap sides. He's 2, and I've got Chatty B to break it down. Second half, first map, Liquid's pick.
Yeah, going to be some heartbreak for one of these two teams as well, going into the season off break early. And out the break, we're headed to B. Fancy that. Seems to be the more popular of the two. It's the opposite of Vertigo.
Or not to be.
Dual Berettas, we love them.
Yakinda might not love him if Yuri does continue to chase him down. Quickly in though, and the boost will be established. Ooh, well, it should be established and dismantled by K-Serato's Glock. So into the B site, successful. There is a smattering of util for this retake, bro. Look at this from Nitro.
A difference to FURIA, right, who didn't have a whole lot going into this. Smoke towards Cave Shore. OC going to set them up with flashes here, and they're going to try and boost over themselves.
Bait, fight, Nitro confirms and loses his life. It's 1 back on OC, but Yuri, he will finish things with a lovely 3K of his own.
Hey, he can flick towards Donut and A main, but has 2 positions to worry about in these early stages. There's the flash, and Alicia's position's given up, but he's got help.
He has a lot of help. I was about to say his days are numbered, but he does have support. This Elige life is worth its weight in gold now. As Yakinda rounds the corner, K-Serato reveals there's more to it, and they're running him down. Nitro with a big conversion. Problems now as they surge into B, but it is not unmanned. NAF hearing a lot here, relaying that information to Liquid. 3 of FURIA will get that bomb down. And on the swing back around, Yuri posted and profits. Does go down on the swing back through. Traded by drop. Cost him a lot. Down to 9. As OC, unarmored but equipped. Same to be said for Nitro. They've recovered rifles. It would be a 10-second defusing. You can see that flashbang lined up by drop. It's really going to hinge on what Safe finds upon his first peek. They'll wait for the sound cue, given now. Flash is in. Frag is 2, and it's back from OC.
Not enough time.
9 HP. Yeah, it's not going to be the round, but could take everyone down. Does so. Takes the AK and looks to get away in time. Names in Counter-Strike. Sure, Justin Savage, but Damien Steele's up there as well. And we're off. 3 CTs dispatched to contend with FURIA's fast beef takes, and they are fast again. They are furious. Straight in. Oh, running out, running on empty. Yuri 6 HP, finished off by the spray of Yakinda, and Art cancels that. They'll park safe and hope that Liquid overcooked the pooch.
Oh, good spam here. Damage back the other way, but K-Serato's going to cop a dink of his own, and now they have 2 of the walking wounded. Unconfirmed damage to Yakinda and NAF, and down 2 players. So real dramas now. Liquid looking to convert this first gun round. And they didn't have to use a whole lot of utility here, right? They just dropped those nades as they knew the rush was coming. A pace change from FURIA gets immediately denied. Now, they have a lot of cash left over. Right now, I believe for FURIA, the game changes. It's not about the round win anymore. It's about how much damage can they inflict on the CTs.
You say that, Chad. I'm a bit nervous for this 2-man B defense. NAF's trying to re-smoke ramp, but they could just surge on this. Safe. He's in. He's across. He's spotted. Naf does eliminate Art, so the threat perhaps nullified now. It's a 5-on-2 with a flood Molotov on Safe. They can still peek into the site over the top of that. And Gay Serato spotted as well, so they know the bomb is across. It will go down, and FURIA making a round out of this with the bomb plant in and low HP on Liquid. This gets a bit awkward. Surely this is a Liquid 9th. The timeout, the buy, the first one in 5. The 45 HP on this 2v4. There really is no excuses, but K Serato and Safe ready themselves for war. Hiding on the site is K Serato. First contact in the clutch. Naf, a certain death. Need a trade. Oh, Safe's got another, and K Serato's making a strong case. It's only Kinder, and they know where he is. They've done it. FURIA recover, and Liquid fumble. Bit of a Listerine face for Liquid fans around the world after that one.
I'm shocked. I'm just wide-eyed right now. I'm not quite sure what to say about this. They were taking their time waiting for the util to fade, but still...
They're going to be broken, tilted off the face of the planet, losing the 2v4. Over-rotating away, Yakinda maybe can give them some redemption here. First in the off angle, great trade out of Yuri. It's up to Nitro, he needs both, and Safe denies. More required as the bomb's now loose. A 2-on-2 favors OC if he could just pay attention to the middle. He's hoping Nav has it, and straight through the smoke again. Art seems to have vision in every single one of these. OC, oh, he's so worried about A. Here's them both, surely. Baited, bomb retrieved, and they just disappear. They evaporate, one peeks him. Art is so low. OC can save him right here and now. And the nade, destined for glory. Goodbye, Art, and hello, OC saves Liquid from what looked like near certain defeat.
Yeah, we were heading down dire straits right there, so that's a massive round. 3 players in CT spawn. There's no way FURIA are accounting for that. We just knocked down one, we knocked down another, and then OC stands and delivers a massive clutch. This is what you need. The least experienced player in the server right now, OC, able to pick up a huge round for Liquid here. Highlighted by the desk as one of the players to keep an eye on. Had a great game earlier in the day, and that is going to keep this in a 3-round game. But the economy for Liquid still...
Forced to retake A. Bombs across and in Temple. Smoked off at Donut. More utility to be done. Because it's so early, they could just siphon through all of it. It's one and done from Nav. A touch of aggression into the mix. The bomb is still not down, but that will change. An aid onto Art will soften him up. But FURIA again in the driving seat. Didn't take them long, did it? Straight back into the ace site, just as Liquid hadn't even finished their fist bumps. And the bomb again now ticking. Molly is spreading, drop is burning, nice one back. Advantage Liquid, gonna have to boost and hope K Serato can find one, he can't! It's Nitro who finds another little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Do they go? Yakinda's trying his luck.
OC has the kit, but he has no HP.
Tapped away at. They know where they both are, but no time for this. And adjusting with the Glock is Yuri. OC trying to save the prized possession of the AWP and will do so.
Everyone goes down from FURIA there, so at least that's a positive if you are Liquid, but there's still plenty of cash for them to buy.
FURIA, they're bringing their own flavor. 3 smokes about to bloom in unison. Great one from Naf Scout. He's, oh no! He takes 2 from the pack, doesn't see a single one of them, will be punished on the way back out. But wow, just a scout, $1,700 does an awful
Early
lot.
Responders this time though. Look how many players from Liquid are here.
And he's locking the door, or he should be. Yakinda just beheaded, oversteps the line, and now all of that potency seems to be slowed on down.
He said locking the door, he just opened the door. That death right there just opens back up the whole map, puts doubt in Liquid, and eventually someone will have to either address mid or B. I said early responders. Well, Nitro and OC can only stay here for so long. They don't know where Art is. They have no idea where the bomb is. And they're just parking the bus. So FURIA start with pace, and now they cut the audibles. They allow the game to come to them.
We saw how this worked so well for them in that 2v4. Into the site. Closing it out. Just cut noise. And OC, he is going to post up now. Art's already across, and Elige confirms nobody's exiting just immediately, so OC will stay hesitant. Confirms that Temple is his. Can hold this angle. It's a very easy frag onto Nitro, but OC catches off Safe.
Seems aware.
Oh, this is great. Real opportunity. Fumbled! Elige lets it slip! OC will trade. One-on-one, a battle of wits. Bomb is down. It's Cesarato. Can he close again? Or will OC still stay the hero for Liquid? He's done so much for them. Again, utility impactful. Denies Cesarato the headshot angle, forces him into CT, and now OC has a hard clear. Eye to the scope. Cesarato likely in this corner. He can play this well. Spots him out, gets across. Fakes it out and hits the shot. OC supremacy as he keeps Liquid's heart a beating here on map 1.
Yeah, so far it's you, me, and OC on Team Liquid posting these CT-sided rounds. Both of him getting clutches. It starts with this from Naf. 2 beautiful shots with the scout, but it's the scope rifles doing all the work here. And OC, as I said, the least experienced member of the team, doing the heavy. But the way that Liquid are starting is 3B2 mid. I feel like you have to be starting players on A with these new changes, and they're out again.
Yeah, not bad. He will divide with the incendiary. They'll jump across, brave the flame. It's a spray as well from Elite. Needs 2, doesn't deliver. Instead, it's the Mag 10 through Temple. Trying to plant just on the corner is safe. Crosshairs just, a Nitro painting circles around safe, but not the frag. The bomb again goes down on A.
It's not bad. 2v4 now. I feel like they should have been able to deal with the problems, but it's Cesarato and safe. 3 boost was nice, but quick from OC. He has been great today. Back-to-back best of 3s, and he's not stopping just yet as Naf should have safe dead to rights, has heard all this, and eventually tracks him with the M4. Handled, 11 now.
Gary in a slightly Australian accent is...
it's affectionate, you know?
It is. Yeah, no? It's endearing, you know?
Or I could call him Gaza, if you want.
That's when they're on form,
okay.
You know? When he's talking and he's calling the shots, making direct eye contact, he definitely becomes more of a Gaza than a Gary. Gary makes me think of SpongeBob's snail. Quick smoke, you saw that leaving the spawn. Should mean they're battling for those doors.
I think we're about to see the depth of Furia's T-side here. It's been fast, and well, that's about it. Quite the contrast to what Liquid were throwing out. Here comes the flash. Elige and Nitro might get caught off guard by this.
Careful. Elige was faffing with his nades. A nice adjustment from Art, but Elige takes double on the mid shutdown. Yuri completely flabbergasted after that one. He was in the smoke. Sprayed on down, some speculative shots do connect, and now, well, drop could be set for 1. No, it's not just 1, he gets 2. And the round gets awkward for Liquid again.
Oh, look where safe is. They just might run out knife in their hands.
Oh,
yeah,
OC
OC has no idea.
Well,
he has absolutely no idea. He's not going to clear this, just going to walk on out and dead safe and drop. The 2 newest members might have brought this round back, and they win.
Oh, wow, that is miraculous. What a turnaround. Through individual brilliance drop, he's destined for 1. The second is pure brilliance. I'd love to see it again. And there's safe, you can see just sweaty palms after that one. This first is great, bang.
Huge.
Bang, and yeah, pushing all the way through A so early. It's still 60 seconds as these guys were looking to try and get answers mid, not A. And Gary's by the disadvantage. Arc does catch a bit of flack. Will Liquid lose track? A full commitment here. Yuri just watching that ledge position.
They've read it well. Liquid have 3 players responding to this on A, and Nitro's got 1 through the smoke. That's the healthy member of Cesarato gone.
But a dink, Yikinda's brave enough to re-peek. He's holding the line against an AWP. And the nade,
That'll do it.
Yeah, it will, but he does go down in the process. Drop at least with 1. Nitro puts the bomb on the floor. A valiant defensive effort from Nitro. OC starting to move, the right time to do so. And that's Naf making impact. Art does not have the health for a 1 versus 2 clutch. And that's as easy as it gets. OC closes and Liquid stabilize.
Massive round for them to win here, right? They're able to knock Furia down into that follow-up purchase, and you can see that gave them a very slow start to the half. Those 5 consecutive out the gates here from that halftime break. But Furia with that purchase, I believe Yuri must have dropped Art the AK, which has screwed both of them into this round. Tech 9 for Yuri, Mac 10 for Art, AKs for the other 3, but the buy, well, it looks better on the other side of the server right now. The North Americans looking like the first to get to 15. They just have to secure this one, and the final round of play should even be theirs. It's going to be an all-in mid-play yet again from Art.
Straight ahead. Nitro, are you ready for this? Art, so consistent. Kicks open Nitro's skull. Smokes are blooming. Options surging into the site now for Furia. Does Elige really want to contest this? He tries his luck, does. Spray down 1, transfer into safe, not rewarded, and look how quickly this is falling apart for Liquid. OC once again, can he be the hero? Yes, he can, baby. Double on the AWP just when hope was lost. OC arrives, 3 on the AWP. He smashes, and it is now advantage Liquid.
You're keen to getting the troops fired up, and OC just with a grin on his face. This is the type of Counter-Strike you want to see from this kid. They talked about it during the desk, potentially the best AWP in North America scene since Skadoodle, and that's going back a while. He is showing up in a big way, and the hope with the scope, he does it again. This kid, he has been huge on Ancient.
Oh, he just doesn't miss. He's so quick and nice with it. And that will fire you up just when you thought you were falling foul to a furious signature pace change. The Mac 10 in the feed in the first 10 seconds, you're just like, no, not like this. Not like COT. Nitro again to be tested. Same maneuver with extra nades thrown into the mix, and Elige sprays down K-Cerato from that red room. There is a ring-in. And Liquid overlooking, Safe's position, Trigger discipline, the name of the game. This is going to be such a late impactful flank, or are they going to pivot back to B? This is cheeky.
Nav's in spawn.
Could be bad info unless they go through mid.
Did Safe hear this?
No.
He's so noisy.
Oh, Nav, you've got so much to do. What a snap into drop. FURIA looking for a 2v5. The odds stacked further and further against them. Safe is into B, though. That is the only, perhaps, slightly interesting component of this 2v5.
Yuri has to stay alive. If Safe can get the flank here, OC's addressing it now, but again, SoundQ made Safe. He should have a kill dead to rights here. Does he take the kill, or does he walk and flank the A site?
OC's going to have a jump scare. This is something to behold. The entire squad about to learn Safe's name. So Yuri through A-Halls. Safe reveals himself as OC backs up. Elige to react. It's Yuri through A-Halls, hoping that the attention drawn might open up a gap or two. Recovers his signature weapon as well. Can Safe really do any more? Yakinda denies. And Liquid, surprise as they convert their map pick. A full 30-round game in the lower bracket. Battling for a trip to the Lanxess and a lead converted. Liquid take Ancient.
Yeah, very happy about that. You can see the smiles on the faces. Close game all the way, 30 rounds. Mirage next, Furia's choice. But this is the lower bracket gauntlet being run from both